Hey there folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers Survival. We are in our home base. You know, last episode we got our ass kicked by an NPC, and I stated that we were going to make a gunship. Well, as much as I want to make a gunship, I want to make something bigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a battle cruiser carrier thing. It's going to be a carrier and a battleship. This is going to probably take quite a few episodes to make, but in this episode we're going to plot out hopefully a lot of it. We're also going to make an area for it to land over here somewhere, probably on this side of the asteroid because it's sheltered. The meteors come from that direction, so if we make it over here-ish, we should be fairly sheltered and we won't have to worry about it getting blown up by meteors. And as you can see, because we damaged that military escort, it's going to keep on flying until it does run out of uranium, so I guess it'll be an interesting thing to see how far it gets before it runs out of uranium. My guess would be quite a ways. Anyhow, off screen I have been refining the materials that we mined a couple episodes back, and I've been making them into parts. We don't have nearly enough parts to finish a battlecruiser, but we do have quite a bit to get it started, so... And the idea for it is that we're going to make it out of heavy armor blocks. Ooh, private sale. We're going to make it out of heavy armor blocks, probably 1 or 2 thick. It'll be massive, and the only reason that we're going to be able to take out military ships is simply because we have more guns and more armor. And in case things go really bad, we will have heavy fighters on board as well. So if you haven't seen my video where I make a frigate, it'll be kind of like that, but a lot better because it's going to use things that are now in the game that weren't in the game when we made the frigate. So, well, let's first take a look and see what we need. We're going to block out the heavy armor first, and then we're going to make some reactors. Well, we're going to block out where the reactors and engineering section are going. We're going to put the cockpit. We're going to make the cockpit number 2 because if we make a number 1 cockpit, that means we have to have some sort of visibility, and this doesn't give us much armor, but if we put the cockpit in the center of the ship, it will take a long time before any missiles ever reach us. So we're gonna need steel plates, steel plates, steel plates, steel plates. So a lot of steel plates by the look of it. We're also gonna need some things for conveyor tubes. Wait, where'd the conveyor go? Oh, nope, there it is. Herp blurp derp. So more steel tubes. Let's see here. Cockpit number 2, interior plates. Okay, so mostly just steel plates. Let's take 1,300 of those. Also, landing gear, steel plates. Okay, well, that makes things a lot simpler. And yes, we're going to make this out of large ship blocks instead of... I was thinking of making the gunship out of small ship blocks, but meh. We're going to kick those things into the Stone Age with our big ship that we're going to build. So, we need this, which we have in our inventory. We'll probably need that. We're going to keep the grinder in our inventory. Can I move this to number 5 slot? No, I can do that though. We're going to want a place for a large reactor. Alright. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a large station. No, new station. Whoops, herp, derp, derp. And we're going to do the same thing we did with building the... Yes, that's third person. We're going to do the same thing we did with building the ripsaw, which I never renamed, by the way. It's sitting down there. We're going to make it a little area to... little docking base for it. Alright. Let's build this out a little bit. Because this ship's going to be big, we're going to build it out quite a ways. Unlike the ripsaw one where we didn't really build it out that far. But this one's going to need it, because it's going to be huge. It's probably going to take a couple of episodes just to block the thing out, let alone build the thing. So... Alright. Is that going to be good enough? I think so. Yeah, it'll be good. Now we need a new large ship. Rotate, please. Nope, wrong way. Rotate this way. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's the way I want you to rotate. Boom, done. Alright. That's just to keep the ship docked. We're not going to actually use that landing gear. So, now to start blocking the thing out, we're going to want a hangar bay. I don't know where we're going to put the hangar bay, but up front is going to need a lot of armor, because it's going to be taking the brunt of the missiles and the Gatling cannons that the NPC ships are going to be firing at us. And we're also going to want missile launchers, large ship missile launchers in the front, or rocket launchers, as well as the standard missile turrets and whatnot. So it's going to be fairly large. We're probably going to make it, I don't know. There we go. That's wide enough. Then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sure that's symmetrical. I wish you could use symmetry in survival mode, but you can't. Okay, so it's 1, 2. Does that look right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So the front of the ship is going to have a lot of armor. Alright. Let's keep on building this. Alright, we're going to want missile launchers in the front. Well, we'll replace that in a bit. Come on. Where are you? Now we need to rotate these. There we go. And that's there, so that one goes there. Well, nope. I think I placed that wrong. No, I didn't. Oh well, now it has a bunch of rocket launchers in the front, which is good. Okay. Yeah, that's looking good. So we have 4 missile launchers up front. Let's continue building the armor, though. There we go. And we're going to be using conveyor tubes to connect all of these missile launchers to large containers and whatnot that we're going to put further back in the interior of the ship. So there we go. 3. We're going to rotate. There we go. And we're going to give this a little beveled edge, I guess you could call it. Alright. So the missiles are going to come out of here. We want these to be shielded from most attacks so that the missiles will have to come straight in to hit that. So we're going to continue with the armoring. Alright, that should be good. We'll leave this space open in case we need it for something. Alright, we're going to place that one there. There we go. We're going to probably want 2 thick armor on the front at least, so... Alright. Let's rotate this the correct way. That's the correct way. And... let's see here. Let's put that on top. And let's make the barrels, I guess you could call them. Wait, I don't want that there. I want it to be a sloped piece right there. Let's continue. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna make the front of the ship this episode, and we're gonna probably make some, well, we'll work our way back. We'll see how far we get. Alright, there we go. Actually, I think it might look nicer if we grind this away, put a regular block there, and then put, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, so then here we'll just put a regular block. Actually, what we can do is we'll put like a headlight there, because we can. Let's rotate that the correct way. So we have a quite long barrel, so that they'd have to shoot completely straight in to do any damage. And there we go. And for here, we're gonna make this like that. Oh. Did I? I screwed up symmetry, didn't I? Two there, two there. Oh, yes, I did. I just didn't completely finish making this. There we go. And we also need to make it all the way across. Is that 2? Okay, I gotcha. So we need to do this. This is going to be quite a heavy ship, so it's going to need a lot of thrusters as well. So that's something to keep in mind, and with a lot of thrusters means we need a lot of reactors. So I gotta keep that in mind. Oh, keep on rotating it the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so this is the front of the ship so far. We've got 4 missile launchers and a headlight. Okay. What else do we need? Ooh, another military escort. Too bad I'm not going to be able to kill you yet. Soon. Alright. Well, probably not soon. It's going to take a while. Alright, now we're going to continue with making the top of the ship, or the front of the ship, rather. There we go. And we're going to keep on going with 2 armor thick in the front. Alright. There we go. How high do we want this? We want the ship to be at least, I'd say, 5 high, because that will give us enough room for a hangar somewhere on board. But, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so we'll need 1 more, and that'll give us a space of 3 large blocks. And that should be more than enough to fit a heavy fighter on board. Alright, so there we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And now we need the conveyor tubes, which will connect. Actually, you know what? We can just use conveyors. Because I need interior plate. Well, let's go get some interior plate. Then we need interior plate, otherwise we wouldn't be able to place the large cargo containers either, so. And just in time. We'll be able to dock at our station and get a little bit of energy. You know what? I might as well just take the Ghost over there, because it's got all the stuff that we need. Alright. Let's go fly over to our new building yard. Our shipyard, so to speak. We'll dock it in the front. Alright. Good enough. Our energy is full, and so is our inventory. Let's get back to work, shall we? Alright. Let's build this. this, this, one in the middle, and we're going to put a small cargo container right there. So what will happen is we'll put the ammunition in there, it will feed it from there to there, which also means that we have to have a way to get to that, which shouldn't be an issue, because stairs. That's why. Let's see. Well, first let's finish building this, but we'll keep that in mind that we have to get there. And let's finish building the floor of this so we have an idea of how much space we have to work with. Alright, let's keep on building this out. Oop, misplaced block. Alright. I'm guessing we're probably going to put a refinery and assembler on board just for good measure in case we're out in the boondocks and we don't have one of our other ships with something and we need to repair, and as long as we have a hand drill on us, we'll be fine. That military escort's getting close, but too bad I don't have anything to kill you with yet. Alright. One armor on the bottom should be fine, as well as one armor on the top. Well, we might even go for heavier armor on the top, but right now that'll do. There we go. Let's continue building this. Alright, so we have a little bit of space here to work with. Alright, we'll put a... Actually, we don't need to put a heavy armor block down there. We'll just put a light armor block down there. There we go. Alright, and then from there we'll put the staircase. If we can rotate it correctly, that is. There we go. And we'll put another one on the other side because symmetry, that's why. Alright, so that means we can go up there, drop the stuff in there. Put a full cover wall. In case we get borders, we want a little bit of cover for ourselves. And if we built the ship, we know where the cover is. And speaking of borders, whereas we need the interior turrets, we're going to put one overlooking this area. Oh, oh. And we're going to rotate it. There we go. So we're going to... The interior turret's going to overlook this area of the ship, which is going to have our medical bay in it. And some refining and assembling, I think. Alright. We'll make the ship look prettier after we're done building out the basic concept of it. I'm gonna think about putting a door here, but nah. Alright. Let's continue. This is going to require a metric butt ton of resources to make, but it'll be fine. It'll just take longer to build it is all. Okay. And then let's see, what else do we need? Well, let's continue making the floor. There we go. Alright. Now we're getting some more room. So those are all conveyors. We have a thing in the middle, so we want some more storage. Alright. Let's place one of these down here. Place another one down here. Actually, we can double stack them. Triple stack them. No, we can only double stack them. I thought I had this... Huh. I thought I built this higher. One, two, three, four. I screwed up. But it's not too big of a fix right now. Actually, you know what? We'll keep the front a little bit narrower. It'll save on weight. We don't need the large area for the hangar deck yet, so it's a good thing I screwed up. Haha! Alright. Let's continue placing the blocks. Let's put some assemblers in here. We'll put that there. Put one assembler here. Another assembler here. And then we'll put some medium cargo containers, maybe? Oh, not available for the large ship. How about the large one? I don't think we have enough room. Nope. So we'll stick with the small cargo containers, which we already have in our inventory. Or our hotbar, rather. And that's right, we don't want to block this, because this is going to be firing out on this particular room. Speaking of which, I think that's... Well, we'll add one more block to this room, and then that'll be it. Alright, that'll be good. Now... There, we'll have an interior wall here because it doesn't take as many resources to build. So, there we go. We're still going to have an outer shell of heavy armor, though. There we go. Continue building the floor. And the door is going to be right here. There we go. Alright. This is taking shape now. Alright, now let's finish building this. Done! And it's too high, so let's do that. Alright. Oh, another misplaced block. All better. How much do we have left in our inventory? Well, that's not our inventory. This is plenty, plenty, plenty. We actually went through 400 blocks so far. That's pretty crazy. Alright. Well, we'll finish roofing this in a little bit. Let's just continue. Oh, crap. I guess I'm going to have to get my drill ship in here and clean this up so we can continue building. Let's see how far we can get. We'll build out that far this episode. Maybe next episode we'll go at it with the drill over here. Yeah, that's as close as we're going to make it. So here, this will be the refinery room and where the A medical bay is. We're gonna have multiple medical bays on this ship. So, all right. Let us continue. We'll build the floor again like we did before, and then we're going to plot out the rest of it. And I misplaced another block. Hooray me. Alright, how many left? We have a lot left, okay. Alright. We're also going to want another interior turret in here to watch out for boarders. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Or we'll remember to build that, rather. We might also want to make some redundant backup systems, such as small nuclear reactors and gyroscopes, in case the engineering section gets taken out. Speaking of which, there's a little bit of extra room in this corner, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this. We're going to do this, rotate, wrong way, correct way. And we're going to do the same thing here. There we go. I'm going to have 2 reactors in this particular area with 2 gyroscopes. There we go. And number 9, which is the gyroscope. There we go. Alright. What else can we do? We don't have to get to this, but you know what I'm going to do? We're going to put another cargo container there. Alright, so that'll be good. We have a door there. I think this room should be fine. Alright, on to the next. Get rid of my misplaced block there. There we go. This is going to be one beast of a ship when it's finished. That's for certain. Alright, now, refinery. These things are huge. So, let's place that there. Well, nope. Okay, that's kind of the way I want it, but I'm in the way right now, so I can't see how it's going to be placed. How are we gonna see where the end of the refinery is? Okay, I see it now. And now we just need to rotate it the correct way, which with me can be a challenge. Come on. Well, I guess that's what we're doing. And what I'll do is I will make a little staircase to it. There we go. And here we'll just put an interior wall in it. There we go. So we can walk up to there, put stuff in it. Might as well put a full cover wall on there as well. Beautiful. Sort of. In my own crazy way, it's beautiful. Alright, so we have our refinery. Now we need a medical room, which is really just a medical bay. It's not a room. I don't know why it says room. Anyhow, I digress. Alright, we have that. We need another interior turret to overlook the entire area, which we're going to put here. Well, will that be fine? Yeah, that's fine. Then we're gonna put that there, and we'll have this overlooking the entire room. Ta-da! So there we go. That'll overlook the entire area. What else can we put in here that we need? We could have an armory in here too, so we'll put a couple of these guys in here. There we go. That'll be good. Well, now that can't quite see all of it, but you know what? That's fine. Alright, so let me quick get some more energy. There we go. Alright, I think that'll be it for this episode. We'll continue our build next episode. Thank you folks for watching, And I'll see you guys next time.